Yoo-hoo! Hey guys. We're still on the Beastmen. Part 6. Yes, we just had a short stream, like a little over 3 hours. I don't think we're gonna get Sword of Cain this campaign. It's such a bad timing for what is happening in the on Ultron. Hey guys. Time for entrance similar till we get Sword of Cain. Think we should do it, Sir Royalty? We are here next to the Shrine of Cain, and they're rebuilding it. It's got destroyed by Chaos. Okay, I mean, since we have Khazrak this buffed up, where he can handle nearly half the army himself, 82 melee defense on Chariot, over 100 attack, regeneration, all the good stuff. We hunted the Legendary Lords. Might as well get a Sword of Cain for more shenanigans. Khazrak has come too far not to get it. You're right. You're right.
I will
what
not blight my soul.
Let's go, Malagor. I want to ambush here. That's what I'm talking about. Finally, some proper auto-resolve. As I said, I may not get it in time for the next Warhammer 2 update. Oh man, yes, there was a lot of drama regarding the announcement of no Warhammer 2 news this month. A lot of people are whining and toxic. It's spreading like an infection, you know. We have to avoid such behavior. I don't even mind that they don't release new content for 3, 4, 5 months. I mind that they not release patches for 3, 4, 5 months. But what can you do? Yeah.
I must keep my holy vow. No.
Holy wow! Where is the last? They're actually about to get destroyed. Oleg is here. Holy shit! I mean, this is just, you know, their stuff. The amount of text people posted yesterday, responses on Reddit and Steam discussion boards. It's a little bit overwhelming. I wouldn't be in CA shoes. I like to complain and whine myself at times, but this is just silly, you know. But they deserve it. It's gonna be 5 months without a new patch. Who cares about new content? Where are the patches to fix bugs which are being introduced fast and then being fixed? It's their policy which attracts all this drama and toxic people. Tie bug fixes, patches into big updates, new content releases. Yeah, there is a rebellion on Reddit. This type of behavior from the CA and this policy will really turn off people from buying their games. I have a half mind not to even get 3 Kingdoms myself. It's not like the game has anything to offer that I'm interested. Just praying for that new, you know, new mechanics. But why would I care about that new mechanics? Because it's just gonna spoil the older games for me. Maybe best not to even play it. I'd rather have my bubble of Rome 2 and Warhammer without the mechanics, seeing the new mechanics that will never touch Warhammer or Rome 2. So in a way, you're gonna spoil some previous Total Wars by playing Three Kingdoms, and that game has like, in my opinion, is gonna have like no replay value. Same shit, you know, like playing Thrones of Britannia. You see those generals not getting killed on contact, and you kind of sad when you play Rome 2 and they have not implemented that in Rome 2. Leaps like that should be implemented in newer Total Wars, especially historical ones. But, you know, they like to keep Total Wars different, even if it's a vast improvement over the older one or a previous one. So, different cells. Otherwise, it's just gonna be the same campaign map. You know, every Total War is gonna be the same, like the, you know, the tinfoil people say. Instead of, you know, having good stuff in every Total War, even with the new quality of life changes in the new Total War, new mechanics being added to the older Total Wars. Instead, just they are keeping it different just for the sake of being different, so they can say it's, you know, it's not the same as the previous Total War. Just, you know, different culture, setting. You can turn into the Legend of Total War, but this game, instead of I've been playing Total War games as much as Legend of Total War, except, you know, he's much more. He spent much more time, you know, being you know, like a public person on YouTube, and a lot lately on Twitch. I've seen a lot of stuff, you know, but instead of complaining it, you know, to my audience, I was just, you know, taking it all in. Back in the day.
Of course.
They're still not taking the sword down.
This is not the will of the lady.
Not the will of the lady. Crazy how fast they build up this stuff. Yeah, we should try to avoid this negative stuff, Rubio. Just ruins everybody's day. Gets you all worked up for nothing. Try to find, you know, good things to talk about. It's just very exhausting to talk about this every day. CA never changes. I mean, looking at the battles they did in so far from the Three Kingdoms, historical battle is gonna be the same shit as always. I've never really learned nothing from the past. Balancing the duration of battles, how they last. You know, I always thought it was a multiplayer thing, but lately I'm not so sure. Longer battles are supposed to be, you know, more tactical, more time to use tactics, but also would reveal some really game-breaking stuff, like, you know, the 3 brain cells AI in previous Total Wars. Warhammer doesn't have such issues, so Warhammer 2 made battles longer. But historical Total Wars always suffered from a terrible AI in battles. Making it more tactical, you know, longer would just show the worst part of the game more often. That's why they need to balance it, you know, between, you know, how much we can show before showing people that this game AI has the brain power of an Apple. And not the not the Apple Electronics, but Apple fruit. It was more obvious, in all the Total Wars. The Total Wars everybody praises, but they had some of the worst AI ever. Okay, the Harpies will clear the wall. This is some veteran Harpies here. Let's lower their armor a little bit. Ah, this is a good explosion here. 40 kills at least. 75. This is good damage. They really outdone themselves with Warhammer. I hope so. It will be the case with Three Kingdoms as well. Compared to like shit games like Empire Total War and early Rome 2. Our knights will go around. We can Soul Blight them and kill them all with Harpies. These are veteran Harpies. Have very good attack. Harpies have good damage. They just need attack to make the damage consistent. Yeah, but they're at least trying to accommodate handicapped AI that lacks brain power, by making the game more convenient for them. For it. But in all honesty, I think if the AI had I'd give Warhammer 2 AI about 8 brain cells. 8 brain cells. Rome 2 is like 3 brain cells. If they made the AI had any extra brain cells, a lot of people would not be able to play the game, especially in hard difficulties. If the AI knew how to play, for example, the Horde factions or the Wood Elves, the campaign would be like 3 times harder. Beastmen are supposed to be really scary. Hit and run, hide, strike with surprise, initiative. Never fight a fair battle, but the AI does not understand how to play like that. The same thing goes with Wood Elves. They lack the element of surprise. Instead, they just brute force superior numbers. Imagine the AI knew how to sell you out on a siege. You mean like leave the city in this case? It's a suicide. Or you're talking about on the campaign map. If they would rush to the gate, you could bottleneck them with a couple of units and it would be even more sillier. What do we have here? Raven Shaw, thank you for the months. Hockey Warrior, thank you for 19 months. They made AI focus fire in Thrones of Britannia, and to some extent they're doing it in Warhammer. This is all can be killed by the harpies. Let's send the giants in. It's 3 units here. 4th one is coming. 2 or 3 are gonna break. It's not even worth casting a spell here. Blackhorn Ravagers with 10 extra armor. So nice. I love how they've given them the chosen weapons. They look like chosen weapons. We need to start devolving this area here. Let's lower their armor, then start killing them. Who's that in the air? Albert? Force with 81 melee attack. This is gonna hurt. We focus in this area. He's on a horse, and I think he looks almost like he has. No, he doesn't have legend. Horses are excellent against peasants. To lower the leadership. This is the king here now. 55 kills. The Bretonian king is pretty strong. The giants are stuck between small units. No, that guy just dog over there. We're very close to out. It's like the third time in the race Kron. Bretonia is such a ruined dweller. Such a ruined dweller. Yeah, the sieges need meat grinded mobs. Big bottlenecks. They could create bottlenecks with a double wall. It's like 2 walls with bottleneck in front of each other. Imagine fighting against 4 chaos techs in the battle map. Now that would be something. Okay, we have Crowfather. We went with the battle skills here. Didn't feel like need to work for the campaign skills since he was not our first lord. We have everything important pretty much. Everything important. The hell? Must be the vampires. Wars have gone out of control again. I think they occupied back. This campaign has a lot of weird stuff been happening. Might be just that rare RNG, or maybe something, you know, was ninja fixed, ninja patched. Come on, Lawton, grab the Sword of Cain. Good thing it's been over 200 turns and it's still Lawton. Not Order of Lore Masters or Avalorn, it's Lawton. Usually the Order of Lore Masters confederates Lawton. This time Lawton confederate Avalorn.
Allow me. Of course.
Yeah, this is the last Empire settlement.
Not possible.
Rank 40 here. This is our campaign hero pretty much. Pronia is almost finished. Follow the Empire, the vampires and chaos have been killing them. We need to get the raid income. Divinity I will start when I feel like playing it. Right now I'm not feel like playing it. I can't force it. How did they get money by losing the city there?
Gladly.
Father. Excellent. Greetings. Your abasement, please. Yes? Welcome to my realm, mortal. Keep your head bowed. Do not look upon my bandaged majesty.
Actually taking Liberas, huh? Does look like they're getting hit by the chaos and the vampires.
Overlord, choose your words carefully. I most certainly will.
Allied with the Monk Arsens and the Vampire Coast.
You've come for Grimgor's mercy. I thirst.
Wulfric, your demeanor tells me you aren't here to duel. Too bad. Your demeanor tells me, what do you want, brute? Do the warherds gather? I'd usually negotiate with my sword, but today you are lucky. I only speak your tongue when challenging the Gornbulls for exercise.
Nice, he has a life for the Beastmen. That's pretty cool.
What do you want? The Troll King listens. What do you want? What do you want? Talk quick before I get hungry again. Talk quick before... Talk quick!
Doesn't have any special lines, huh?
I can try.
Yeah. Yoo-hoo! This guy's crazy. You guys seen that? They had to make that attack as they're surrounded. What are the winning condition for Beastmen? Pretty much destroy Empire factions and Britannia. You need to do some raiding, raise enough settlements, and then win the final battle against Karl and Luen. Long victory is the same, just dwarves as well. What's that quote about evil? Well, the Emperor don't have allies against the vampires. The dwarves make peace with vampires and then they just fight overland greenskins. The vampire counts are a bigger threat in the old world than the Warriors of Chaos.
Ruin! Monstrosity!
The treasure is almost depleted.
How wise.
Greetings. You're a beast. The demon time comes.
Arubia, that's even the new people know about this these days. Well, we're the Beastmen. We raised the civilization. We have Arcane on Quick Dial, and Manfred tolerates us. Grimgor is our trusted friend, but we are still at war with him. Malekith that likes us and hates us at the same time, but he hates everybody. Even his mother. Both Empire and Bretonnia are down to the last settlements. The dwarves still have settlements. Ooh, Gladius just posted update. Nice. Let's see. I follow them on Steam to see the news. Oh, what do we have? We have great news for all Gladius fans. The team got some vacation and they are now back at work. Really busy finalizing some exciting features. First off, they've been working on a new free update which will go into open beta any day now. Among the usual balance changes and minor fixes, that will bring two major changes that will greatly please players. First off, the world builder has been greatly improved. You can now customize your maps to a much higher degree, to the extent that you can control the biome size and density. If you want to play on a desert planet, you can. Oh shit, more map customization. That's what I'm talking about. Would you rather a desert planet? Oh man. Secondly, the AI has been completely revamped. It is now much better than before. It's been improved decisively in several areas: resource collection, building priorities, combat. You'll see that the AI will be much tougher than it ever was. And what do we have? What do we have here? But that's not all. There are DLCs with more content in the pipeline. We will announce the first one very soon, and it will be a smaller one while we prepare for bigger things. The team from Proxy Studios is working hard on implementing a new race, one that will have a completely new type of gameplay, but all in due time. We're excited to see that so many people like Gladius. It's been a success for us, and we are looking forward to expanding the game. This is just the beginning. There are many directions where we can go from here. We can't wait to hear your feedback about it. Please let us know what you would like to see added in the game. Holy shit, not only these people read the feedback from the people, but they also implement it pretty fast into the game. Flexible company. Well, you gotta love to see shit like this. This is like Civilization, but Warhammer 4000, which is focused on war.
Allow me.
I enjoy playing that game. It's what they call the hidden gem. The devs are so active at the game that like they just deserve your support. Definitely deserve your support. I have plenty of games played. If you guys missed any or haven't seen it, it's on YouTube playlist. There's a special place for the Warhammer 4000 Gladius Relics of War. You can watch from introduction to the latest games. I do have intentions of streaming that game in the future as well, more. Yeah.
War done death.
Should be the end of Bretonnia.
Gladly.
Well, humble and passionate studios, you know, that's how pretty much most of the studios begin. A lot of them muted into something else, something, you know, opposite of that in time, but some of them never change. So people like companies like this are always good to support. Yeah, the Endless Space 2 has received also crazy amount of support and updates. Puts Civilization to shame. You can't compare these people with the Creative Assembly. This is a much harder game to balance, or at least they are now pretty much just for telling us, so they have a perfect excuse not to balance it properly. Shame, the Endless Space 2 is not a turn-based game, but with the real turn-based, but it's simultaneous turns. Since I learned that, I don't want to play it. But I loved playing that game. I find simultaneous turns extremely toxic gameplay, which is turning me off from the game. That's the worst thing that has happened to turn-based strategy games ever in history. Other than Ubisoft, of course, it's the simultaneous turns. We're talking about Endless Space 2. Once you realize it's simultaneous, you will get the idea why the AI is so broken. Maybe they've improved it since, but still, simultaneous turns are cancer. So it's a horrible word to use, but it is. You can disable simultaneous. Well, when I played, you couldn't have. Hey, Felwich.
Allow me.
Very well.
Man, the high elves look a little intimidating here. We need insurance policy. Yeah. If they turn off simultaneous turns, I'll be playing it more in the future. That's the reason why I stopped playing Endless Space 2. Took me over 100 hours to learn it with simultaneous turns. I thought it was glitched for half that time.
Darkness calls.
This action does not have my consent.
Next campaign, it's Rome. It's Rome. Next Warhammer 2 campaign is either Man of the Month request or Skaven. Scotty has like a type of Man of the Month request, except it just puts Skaven at the top of the playable list. Skaven are not shit listed, so I still do play Skaven from time to time. Scotty decided we'll play Skaven next, but that might not happen for another at least 3 weeks. Rome in Rome 2 on legendary difficulty with Divide and Para mod. We're playing Divide and Para for the first time on legendary to see how the game works on legendary. It's not recommended to play legendary. Talking with few people and checking the internet, people have said that the best difficulty for Divide and Para is hard. Or very hard with a hard battle difficulty. What faction? We said Rome. Norskans in Aldorf. Yeah. No problem, no problem.
My challenge? Undeniable.
I love his weapon, man. His weapon is like it's a perfection. Have you guys seen a more beautiful weapon than this? It's like everything you want on a weapon for this guy. Of course, that is sort of Kane bullshit, which is totally overpowered, overbuffed, not a lot friendly compared to the rest of the weapons. But that weapon is so beautiful. That's all you want.
Your demeanor tells me you aren't here to...
I agree.
How cool it would be to play as Thalia or Telia or Knights of Origo. Even if they just become a shit faction like Borlu. Positions alone would give us enough fun. Even for just one or two campaigns. Hey, Swizzle.
Allow me.
Lady, pick up the sword, please. Pick up the effing sword. I like Lawrence Arabia. I don't need a sword, I want it. Because we maxed Kazrak. Nearly everything without a sword. So I want to have sword for the final battle. Scourge is not bad. It's the quest chain is just stupid. That's the only decent item the Beastman gets. The Scourge. 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 God damn that word. I think the Betonia should be playable in the Southlands. Carcassonne is close, Bordeaux is close, so they can always go down there. Because Bretonia and Tomb Kings have one thing in common. Their early game is almost the same, and their late game is almost the same. In the way they fight. Shitty early game units, strong late game units. So it would be interesting, you know, to have Bretonia playable and deal with Tomb Kings all the time. Sorry guys for the interruption. What faction has the strongest early game units? Dwarves. Yeah. Dwarves, the combination of dwarf warriors and quarterless is absurd. Quarterless is also one of the best units in the game, how powerful this early game. It's just a super effective unit. Well, there's not really much to say about Dwarf Warriors, one of the best tier 1 units in the game, if not the best. Little thief, yeah. Take the sword, lady. Get the sword. Asking in CA official chat about things they're not doing or things they want to be asked, it's almost as being in my chat asking Elich, when's the next army? Elich, you have 200,000 currency, why not get the next army? Why only one army? Why 17 units in the army? Why not make it 20? Don't be that guy, Lilo. Don't be that guy. What difficulty I'm playing? And on easy, of course. I don't have it in the title like everybody else. Legendary stream. I can't handle legendary, man. Hey, Flerp. Why am I always bully chat? Nonsense. If only I put legendary in my stream title, I would get 3 times as many viewers. But you know, I can't do it as the other streamers play on legend, it's too hard. What the hell? I don't put legend in the title cause then it's gonna make a big title. Everybody who uses Twitch knows that I play on legendary in Warhammer. We haven't played anything other than legendary in Warhammer. Also, Flair, there is a difference between sarcasm, trolling, and bully. God damn. Flip, it's hard when you don't use the right emotes. People are gonna think you're serious. So on Kazrak we have 8600 health with regeneration. So that makes him have over 15,000 health in battle. We have leadership to the point where even army losses might not rout him. 88 speed with additional 12% speed for the Prime Fury, which is really crazy for a chariot. We have a 91 melee attack with poison, so we lower the enemy speed and damage. With additional 8 melee attack, additional 5 melee attack, 82 melee defense, which is quite absurd for a chariot. We have a 644 weapon strength with 34 against infantry bonus, with additional 12% weapon damage from frenzy. And we have 141 charge bonus with additional 8% from frenzy and 8% from primal fury. We have 28% ward save, talisman preservation and armor of fortune, 8% physical resistance from armor of fortune, 30 missile resistance, 45 magic resistance. He needs army until he gets a sword. Because large units will cause him issues. He doesn't have the ward save to mitigate several large units at the same time. Kazrak is overkill against infantry. Against large units he has problems. And without really high damage resistance, he will still get wrecked by the large units. When it comes to fight infantry, he can kill thousands of infantry without sweat. Doesn't matter if they're anti-large or what. But when it comes to some large units, like trolls, cavalry, anything single entity large like dragons, that'll be big problems. We have a screenshot here. There was like 4 units of Biggins in this pile. Biggins who are, you know, anti-large. He was killing them like goblins. Pay attention about this raid value, how it increases or decreases.
Kazrak show.
462. If you're not familiar how does the raiding works, what does it do? It targets enemy treasury through the wealth of the region being raided. By doing so, lowering the income in the region while directly lowering their treasury. You can raid a faction to the point where they have no money, and they will need to start disbanding units. We achieved that a few times in the past. Yes, Rubio. You get money while they lose money. Abilities like scouting, like training, only one can be active. Every hero has an ability that applies to the army, like scouting, training, replenishment. Only one can be active. There is some kind of glitch that doesn't even guarantee that the highest one is active, so you do have to level all of them. We made the border prince in the past go bankrupt because of raiding Akendorf. That's why I know about the raiding. So you start to raid 0. This is a long Beastmen campaign, because we were hunting legendary lords for traits and Sword of Cain. We're waiting for the Sword of Cain. Egypts.
Cosmic Abla.
Gladly.
Launch done. Hey, Cold War, good morning. Booker, you're looking forward to Rom 2? I know it's your favorite game.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
Thank you, Rovio. I can actually buy 3 meals of noodles for that, or just 1 quality noodles.
Action.
Yeah. Guys, why did Legend Total War had to come to Twitch? I can no longer eat kebab anymore. Every time I eat kebab, I can only eat like half, and then I, remember what's gonna happen towards the end. It's scarred into my brain. Kebab will never be the same after a Legend of Total War. Those first few bites, yes, but towards the end, when you're only getting filled and remember what happened, just too much, man, too much. There should be a clip of that. Somebody needs to go through legend clips and find that kebab finale. Need to go to the bed restaurant, man. It's like the best kebab in the city. What the hell?
Malago Raf Karud. Biboma.
Come on, somebody pick up the Sword of Cain so I can go play Rom 2. Please! Uninstall ROM 2 so you can play Divinity. I'm not feeling like Divinity right now, Shiru, is it? Has to be the right time to play the game like that for me. Otherwise I won't be able to focus. It's a terrible schedule to play RPG game as well.
cannot. Left ass. Balls. Left.
What is Vashna doing here? I build the walls there. Smart to build the walls, Shrine of Cain. Always should happen. Snapchat. Hold on, let me Google what is a Snapchat. Snapchat, the fastest way to share a moment. Okay. So that was like invented in a TV show, not really a real thing. Nobody's gonna pick up the sword. Oh man.
Words have the power to wound.
How is he at war with chaos? What the hell? How is he at war with chaos?
One through. Gusha Washra.
Ah, let's do the battle. We'll still wait. Because we can get this out of the way. I don't know. Just waiting for someone to grab the sword. It's very exhausting. It sounds exactly like Dothraki. Hey, Colin. Wow, this is not the usual behavior. When did they change this? I've done this spell many times. And look at this. Oh, they woke up. Where's the best cutscene in the game? Chaos. If you're talking about like cinematics, talking about the speeches, I don't know what you're talking about actually. You're talking about the speeches? Oh, France for sure. Beastmen are doing actually really good there. Send in the great weapons. They have a large targets here. Come on down, Carl. Damn, Greaves might get a direct charge here. This guy's gonna get wrecked by the damn Greaves. Tony sends reinforcements to the other side. Our ally Beastman is actually winning against Bretonia easy. The cop's not even doing anything here. did no damage! No damage! Elich, why you always cast meta spells like Flock of Doom, Devolve? Why you never cast stuff in, never cast, you know, cause it's garbage. That's the reason why we never casted like this magic missiles, like the Gaze of Nagash, like the Ember Spear. Hit him! Hit him! God damn. Rip Deathclaw. Gaze of Morx is better. No doubt. No doubt. And the allies were doing really good in this battle. I can't believe the Bretonnians get such a small army, but our allies get such a good army. This is a really good army in a field battle. This is a joke. Like, look at this, 2 infantry units. What are they supposed to do with 2 infantry units? Those knights all get pinned, can't do anything. Look at this, they all got pinned. They couldn't do anything. Try to disengage for the rest to fight and all got killed. It's 10 charge bonus defeating Luena. How many turrets do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What? 3. Okay, it looks like more than 30. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Exactly 30. Why not be able to get any more traits now?
Darkness! Dawaksho, Dansmi Arifus! Mans Rarne!
Just great, man. Just great. It's almost like they know that I want to take the sword and they don't want to take it themselves. I wonder if they're going to increase the Lord cap rank to like 45 or 50 in Warhammer 3 like they did in Warhammer 2. But then some factions will need to get more skills. Imagine a rank cap being 50. Be nuts, right? Be like one of them noob mods where you know I'm gonna get everything on it. Wow. Just click, click, click all the skill points.
Father.
Somebody pick up the sword. Are we gonna spend the whole day here waiting for the sword? Oh man, where are my hazelnuts? I'm waiting for the sword and then we're gonna go kill some people. We still have a long victory. Hey, look you up.
Impossible. Never.
Come on, girl, get a sword. Get a sword, raise Nagarond. Why you want me to raise Nagarond's royalty? I think we all did raise Nagarond with Beastmen before. When it was under control by the Skaven. We have a campaign on YouTube with Beastmen where the campaign objective was to destroy all Skaven. And the Skaven have been in control of Nagarond. So they defeated the Dark Elves and we had to fight a bunch of Skaven in the north. Vashnar, fuck off, man. Sword is mine. I was here first.
Unlikely.
For some reason, it doesn't want to open that page for me. When it loads, I'll go read it. Okay, let's see, boys. Let's see. So, this is news from Zombie Ella. She's actually a vampire, not a zombie. It's definitely a vampire there. Yeah, that's definitely a vampire. Look at that.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey, man, Kappa. Thank you for the sub. And, hold on. October. What the hell? What is October? October is here, and we'll count some updates from the teams on what they have been working on since we last spoke. Check them out below. Saga, don't give a shit. Three Kingdoms, don't give a shit. Arena, don't give a shit. Okay, the good stuff. Fantasy new content team Warhammer 2. We still have a lot we can say publicly about. Don't have a lot we can say publicly about Warhammer 2 campaign pack we are currently working on. Sorry, guys, but we'll say that aren't that many moons to go. Moons? Does it mean like months? The team are definitely proving they're well worth the salt, and the art department is cooking up something quite unlike anything you've seen in Total War Warhammer game before. What? Historical new content team Rome 2. Shogun 2. So pretty much nothing. Okay, boys, we got news. Stop rebelling. Get back to work.
Never. Absurd.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Yeah. Oh, woman. That's why don't even try to engage with women in conversation. They always say no. Never. Men always say yes, but women always say no. Hold on, guys. I dropped a nut under the table. I have to go look for it. Oh man, I give up. It's impossible to find it, man. It's the same color as the floor. Same exact color. You find a spider? Oh no, I got rid of the spiders the other day.
Never.
Behold the Black Court. Few see its splendor and live to tell of it. Yes.
Yes. That's why don't eat food next to your computer. Because you're gonna lose it. In your keyboard, behind the desk, or in the cables. Hey Macappa, you're a sub, I see it. Welcome. You wanna tap on the back? There you go, tap you on the back. Holy shit, just click, 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 delete everything. What the hell, man? What the... Who? Where? What? Come on! What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Who? I was just here, how is it there? It's fucking bullshit, broken shit. We're done with this campaign. I'll be back shortly. This is so stupid. And the best thing is, somebody always comes, no, it doesn't work like that. You have no idea how to click these buttons, you have to wait there and here.